Hey, this is Jenny Jones, Digital Growth Hacks Club. Listen, I have been busy deploying. Now that I started getting some new tools, I started deploying them a lot and I'm really starting to have a lot of fun. I haven't forgot about you guys, so I wanted to circle back and see what we can find here at AppSumo. I did find a diamond. You guys know when I find these diamonds, I got to let you know. If this is your first time to this channel, please go and like, subscribe. I am going somewhere starting this year, by the end of this year, by the last quarter of this year into next year. If you're wanting to elevate and go to the next level, you don't want to miss. You want to hit the bell notification because I be coming up with things and I'm just like, oh man, I think my audience is going to want to hear this. All right. So there's a couple of tools here at AppSumo, but I want to concentrate. One of them is this tool is leaving. I hate that it's only 21 hours left. This is a pretty good tool. I pulled it off the shelf. I kind of like what I can do with it because most of the tools that I have, they're so complex. I just need a thin tool that's going to help me manage my projects, right? I manage a lot of projects for myself. And now that my wife is retiring, she's going to be helping me manage the projects as well. But I think this is a sneaky little tool. So, this is a sneaky little tool. It has extended access. There's 20 hours left. This will not be here by Monday, but you definitely want to take a look at this tool. If nothing else, for the pure price of it, listen, between you and I, you only need a tier 1, right? You don't need anything fancy or anything like that. The only thing changes with the tiers is the amount of users. You can get away with 5 users here and be damaged. You can do a lot of damage at the $29 range. So that's one I want to throw in for you. It has 24 5-taco reviews. Excellent tool. I really like it. I think for $29 to manage your projects, it just manages your projects, which I have a lot of other tools. They're just so complex. It's like, man, I don't need to pull out a Lamborghini to go get a loaf of bread. I just don't need to do that. I just need something that's going to kind of manage my project. And I have a lot of projects. I think this is perfect for that. It's not a huge risk, right? 29 bucks. But let's talk about the tool that, listen, nobody's talking about this tool, so I'm going to talk about it, right? So this is a tool called Late. It's a scheduled social media post with API, right? With an API. Now, if you're like me, I have them all. I have Publer, I have Radar, I can publish from my VBout. Listen, publishing I got, right? I got Follower, I got all of them, right? But what I don't have out of all of those, I don't have a way to create my own branded social media scheduler, right? This is not rocket science, right? But this is a tool that gives you the ability. So again, do not pick this tool up. So you won't say that I wasted your time. Do not pick this tool up if you don't want to create your own scheduler. So if you have clients already, right, and you may not had an opportunity to get a follower or something like that, and even some of those can get a little quirky, you just say, I want to create my own. And those who are in my community already know, right, that it's not about, what if a person, I don't even want to give you guys that one. You got to be in my community. I can't give you that. Listen, this is how you would roll this one out. If you have clients, you want to say, hey, you know what, I'm going to create a scheduler for you. I'm going to add you and I'll make you part of my schedule. I'll throw that in for you just to earn your business. They'll be like, all right, great. You create a scheduler here. And I'm going to show you how I created a scheduler from scratch. I used Bind AI, which I told you guys to get. I don't know if you guys listen to me. You can probably use Greta. Actually, I think you can use Greta. And if you have a Lovable or something like that, you definitely can even look at that. Do not look at this tool. Actually, you can get away with a tier 3. You can get away with a tier 3 because what happens is you get 8 posts per day per social media account. You don't have a problem with that. You can get away with a tier 3. When you find out what the power of it, you're going to want to get a tier 4. And you may not have enough for a tier 4. You definitely, if you really wanted to, and if you only needed like 50 clients, then you can get away with a tier 2. I think the founder said that if you get the tier 4, and then even when they leave AppSumo and later on as they try to grow, they're going to sell them in packs of 250, I think, for the same price. So if you got in now at 250 for $399, They're going to come back later once they leave AppSumo. And if they no longer got obligated to come back to AppSumo later on, maybe a year, 2 years from now, they're going to sell them in packs of 250 for 400. So you'll know so 250 is basically, that's how many profiles you can put in. That's basically how many clients you can get in here. Maybe you negotiate something for some of your highest clients. You say, hey, I'll give you 2 profiles. I'll give you Facebook and LinkedIn, or, I'll give you YouTube and Twitter or something like that. But this tool is, this is good. So, I'm going to show you, I'm going to take you over to my screen and I'm going to show you what I built in Bind AI. Again, I told you guys to get Bind AI because of where we're going now. It's getting less and less and very, very lean on these LTD streets. But I think when tools come here like this, you definitely need to take advantage of them. This has 39 5 tacos. This tool is fire. All right. So all you need is one API script and you could actually have it post to all the major platforms, TikToks, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Instagram, I think YouTube, Facebook, and then Twitter. I don't think they have Snapchat, but I don't know if they're working on that. But yeah, it has an API integration. You can get that with any one of them. You can just get it with a tier 1. I would test it out with a tier 1 and then come back later and add it on. But again, I'm going to show you what I just built with Bind AI. I put a whole wrapper around it. I put my own wrapper, my own brand, and I built my own brand. Or you can just use theirs as well. Let me show you what theirs looks like, and then I'm going to show you what I built. Stand by. All right, so what you can basically do here, now this is their dashboard. So you can use the late dashboard. If you use their dashboard, I will tell you that once a person connects, they're going to have the opportunity to possibly be redirected to late, which I think that's something I think they need to work on. I'm going to probably reach out to the founder, but this is kind of how it works out. I have a tier 4. Obviously, once I realized how good it was, I went back and upgraded. But basically what you can do is you can send an invite link to anyone that can join the late dashboard, and they can just come in here and they can just say, send an invite link to Threads, Reddit, Blue Sky, all the major ones. You can do that. Then you get once you set your API keys, the API keys can actually help you connect. You're going to need that when you actually connect over to when you build your SaaS platform. So you can use this interface and it'll send them an email and they can connect and then they'll be in here. And then you could kind of they'll see this and they can just post from here. I want to take you to a post screen, but they can do that. Or they can go and you can just create your own. You can create your own screen like this, have your own name, your own logo, all that stuff. I'm going to show it to you. All right, so let me show you what it looks like when they post. So hold on. So when you post, you just go over to where it says post and you click post. And this is how you do your post. So you can schedule it now, post now, schedule it for later, post now, save as draft, put your time zones, and then you can put whatever profile you're trying to hit from there and so on and so forth. So you can do that from here. You can use the content from here. Again, this is not fancy. You can't find the photos and all that. This is just something basic, but this is the early stages, I think, of what we would call, just having our own, our own SaaS. Nothing fancy, but there's still people that don't even know that scheduling software even exists. Believe it or not, those are your clients you need to be after. So, hey, this has been Jenny Jones. Now let's go over to my desktop. I'm going to show you another flavor. I'm going to take you over to my programming desktop and I'm going to show you, what am I going to show you? I'm going to show you Bind AI, using it. I'm going to teach you guys about schemas, not right now, database schemas. That's beyond the scope of this video, but those are some of the things that we're going to be learning at the AI Growth Academy. I want you guys to join that. If you don't know anything, I don't want any experts in there, right? Because everybody thinks they know everything. You're not my client. I want to work with the people that's really trying to learn and transition out of LTDs and trying to learn and grow and start their own business and grow with SaaS. So, all right. So what I wanted to do was show you what I was able to build. This is the back end. This is the back end of a platform that I built for my own social media scheduling application. So this is what I'm trying to tell you. This is the power where we're at right now. Doing these APIs, any tool that has an API, you definitely want to take a look at it. If it's on AppSumo, because they're going to give you the ability to create your own shell using your own company. So this is one of the brands that I have, Growth Stage, where it allows clients to be able to post and create their own. So you can post to any one of these platforms: Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Now, you're not using the actual setup that they have. This is where it becomes a white label, because they're giving you access to the API. So you just use the API and you just build out your platform. So I built this out. I'm really starting to become very, very versed at how to build some of these out. And if I come on my channel and I tell you, hey, this is a tool you need to look at, because this can help you build out your white label agency, then you definitely want to take a look at it. So this is just one of the ones I've built. I've built 4 apps already, and I'm going to start showing some of the apps that I've built. It'll probably be for paid members, because we're going to be going a lot deeper on this channel. We're getting off of the surface of just looking at LTDs and start building our own SaaS platforms. Make sure you guys get on my my AI Growth Academy. That is coming. I have a sign up sheet for that, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start taking you through the small pieces to show you how to create your own SaaS and how you can start getting your own monthly revenue. And I'm going to take you for how you get your first customer. So that's coming. That's a link in the description. You're going to be able to see that as well. But this is not for all these experts out there. This is for the people that really want to start making money, that's been with me for a while, but I'm going to be able to hold your hand and kind of take you through that. So again, yeah, this is one that I created here. You have to go in here and set up your social accounts here. Analytics are coming soon. You're going to see your scheduled posts here, but this is something that I created from scratch on my own called Growth Stage. And that's something that I put together. It's another brand that I created. And this is what I'm going to use with my clients already existing that need this to help grow their business. They're going to be able to use this and a couple more. I don't want to get into the other elements, but I just wanted to show you what you can do. You can actually do this, and we'll probably talk a little bit about database schemas. I actually have a master's degree in databases, and I never thought I'd have an opportunity to be able to use it like I can now. And when you put your database schema together, the database schema shows you what you're looking for on the back end of the actual database and how to set it up and how it's supposed to perform. So I'll be teaching you guys just some of the basics of that. I don't want to overwhelm you. You guys know I do a pretty good job of kind of taking people by the hand and making sure that they get this accomplished. Again, this is not for total novices, but you do have to have some just understanding of just simple things, right? And we'll get into that. But again, I wanted to show you this is possible. You can build it, and I'll probably do another video where I've actually showed you how it works. And I think once you become part of my AI Growth Academy, I'm going to show you some of the intricate details on how I put this together and how I built this. But I wanted to let you know this is an excellent tool that you definitely want to look at. You definitely want to look at Get Late. I think for the price, and if I were you, I would full stack this. I'll tell you when you should full stack tools. This is one you should full stack, or get it now with the intentions of full stacking it before it leaves. And I'm going to show you another one where I built out an emailer of my own. I have 4 or 5 apps that I just built. I just can't believe it. I've built my own apps. I'm not going to roll them all out yet, but I wanted you guys to get an opportunity to see this. Hey, this has been Jenny Jones. Again, use the code below, pick it up. It's not going to cost you anything additional, but you're going to pick that up, and then you continue to run with me when I create the AI Growth Academy. You guys stay with me. I got a lot of stuff happening. I'm not going to leave you out here. So you got to run with me. And what I will tell you is you need to deploy. Don't sit on this stuff. Don't sit on the sidelines. I'm pushing a lot of my clients now to deploy. Stop waiting. I think the opportunity is now. You guys take care. Goodbye for now.